Yo, what's up everybody? It's Drewberry and we just got a pretty big update in Marvel Snap. It's changes to the hot and featured locations, which I think a lot of people have been asking about, and personally I actually really enjoyed the featured location system. But I'm going to embrace this new one. I like this one quite a bit, but the hot location system I wasn't a big fan of, and here are the changes. So FYI, we're making some changes to featured and hot locations. Both are now 24 hours and have a 50% chance of appearing. We're also reducing new locations per season. That's kind of a bummer in my opinion. And we'll start using existing locations beginning today with Nidavellir. Nidavellir, I never pronounced that one right. Don't even try to tell me how to do it. And let us know how you feel about this change. Okay, so I'll let you know how I feel about this change. I'm cool with it. I'm not a huge fan of the hot locations. I find that because they're existing locations, it's a bit of a bummer. It's reusing old strategies, and I don't know, there's certain decks, people already have it pretty figured out right away. I like the new locations. I want to experience the new stuff, so the featured locations were okay to me because it was like, all right, I actually want to see that location more often. I want to experience it. It's only going to happen this one time because it's new, and then it's going to rotate out. Well, now I still get that. I actually get it at a higher percent chance, but in less time, in 24 hours. And I like that. I still get to experience the new location, right? But for less annoying time, because people figure out the decks and then, you know, it becomes a little stale pretty quickly, right? So just one day of the week, we're going to have this switch up. Now, a thing that's kind of weird to me is less new locations, which I don't really love. I think it was really fun and refreshing that we got a new location every week, but maybe this is their way of kind of preserving some content. I had already kind of hinted at this because there was 3 locations mentioned in the developers update, and I was like, dude, there's 4 Tuesdays in March. What are we saying here? We got a surprise location. Well, it turns out it's just going to be a hot location, which is actually this week right now with Nidavellir. So let's get into some strategy about this location because it's going to be popping up 50% more often in your games for the next 24 hours. All right, and here it is. So I had a completely different plan for the other new location, so I just kind of put this together, but there's a few key cards here that I know for sure are amazing for this hot location right now, and one of them is Shang-Chi. So it's pretty easy. You know, you have a card that has 4 power, you play it here, it's going to have 9 power, and it's going to get destroyed. So if your opponent starts to stack maybe decently high power cards, they don't even mean to, maybe they play Lizard or something like that, bam, Shang-Chi's getting rid of him. So it's a fantastic option. And if you are taking this into your decks, I highly recommend for that turn 6 switcheroo, that big burst, hold on to your Shang-Chi's. Okay, but then there's a few other options here, right? Okay, so we can look at cards like Iron Man, right? He won't actually get in the range of Shang-Chi, so he's going to keep you safe, but he's going to double that power? Dude, he's going to go to 5, he's 10 power just on his own right. Any other cards that end up there are going to get boosted. You compare this with Mystique, maybe you play Iron Man on an off location, you Mystique on turn 6. That's what my deck's looking to do, okay? So if you take a look at the deck, it's got Iron Man, Mystique, Patriot. We're just trying to copy these awesome ongoing effects for a few of my no ability cards like Cyclops, like the Broodlings, right? If I can play the Broodlings and definitely that's a whole bunch of power. Then I just give them slight buffs, just a little bit of a top off to make sure that they can hold their own, right? And then we also got cards like Silver Surfer that I'm actually playing here. I know it's his old version. He's got 0 cost. It's a 3/2. Look, I didn't have a lot of time to put this together, okay? And then we got Juggernaut. Juggernaut's a great option. That's why I got Magneto and Kingpin and Arrow right here as an option of a package if you want to play that, because moving cards off of the Nidavellir is going to open up a lot of power for you. Let's say you only played 2 or 3 there, your opponent played 4, and you can move a few. Well, you might just swing it on turn 6, and especially so with Kingpin, because your opponent's probably going to stack cards there and abandon other locations. Kingpin's problem is that if your opponent already plays cards there, you have nothing to move over on turn 6. Well, I imagine with this location that you're going to have a lot of opportunity to move things over. Now just watch out, because Destroy might be doing pretty well with this location as well, because you can eat things up with like Venom or whatever else. And I'm pretty sure, you can tell me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure he eats up the current power that those cards are at that location, which is also going to boost your null. So that's a big swing. You could look at like that Venom, that Killmonger, like that package to destroy things and then play your null elsewhere and just like happy days with that big null. So look out for that. Another one is like Daredevil and Professor X and Quake, right? So you play Daredevil and then you know where your opponent's going to play, and you can play Professor X. X is going to have 8 power when you play him if you play him at Nidavellir. If your opponent doesn't play enough power on that turn 5, easy dub. you just go for it, right? Or maybe they commit a little hard there. You play it elsewhere. You win that other location, then you Shang-Chi on 6. Happy days. So a lot of flexible options in the control archetype as well. Pretty cool location. It opens up a lot of possibilities, right? But we're going to stick with this deck. I'm going to see what I can do. This is a deck that I climbed very high and very quickly with in the December season when Silver Surfer was looking like that. He doesn't look like that anymore. Unfortunately, it's only giving +2 power. This deck isn't as strong as it used to be, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can pull this off. You know, it's weird. It's weird when it's a location that I already know, because look at that. Look at, ooh, animation. Ooh, sound effect. Ooh, great. That's what I'm always looking for these new locations. I don't get to experience that this time around. That was my first reaction when I saw the update. I was like, where's my new location? Since I've been doing this channel, I've been covering every single new location in Marvel Snap. That's like the most consistent series I have. And this week is just weird. And it happened in the span of an hour. It's crazy. Okay, this actually has almost near no value. So we can just hold. We can just wait. We don't need to play it. It's fine. I mean, obviously, buffing Brood is nice. The reason Bast is in the deck is if I have Mystique, Patriot, even Silver Surfer, that's fine. Iron Man really is the main ones. Patriot's pretty good. Tempting to do it now, but I think I would rather just Cyclops and blast them. Just blast them. Vibranium Mines, huh? Really like Jug to push things over to the negative zone. That is really nice. Makes me want to just kind of try and win the negative zone. When I buff him with Patriot later on, we might be okay. He's going to play Morb in the mid, getting a lot of Vibranium. That kind of sucks as to discard. Unless he wants like a lot of... Okay, he's happy about it. Never mind, I take it all back. Fair play to you, sir. We are going to Brood and Bast. And Bast is going to buff up my Patriot. I can play Patriot on 6 after I Sera next turn. It is going to give negative power to... and we are going to have to put Vibranium in the deck. It's going to give a little bit of a negative power to Sera, but that's okay. We want her discounted. And then I could probably play Patriot Shang-Chi if I need to. Sera's probably going to go on the right. What do we want to do here? So there you go. Clean Wing is in range. Okay, there's the APOC going to 12. Probably going to end up being played at the negative zone, which might mean I might want to Shang-Chi that location instead. Let's see what they're going to do now. I could just lead with Sera here. Oh, goodness. It could be done. It could be done. Could also Jug and Shang-Chi this location. That's kind of a nasty little 1-2 on the hop. Let's go for it, actually. This is going to be 0 power. If they play anything there this turn, whatever, it matters not. Don't play anything there. Don't play at the negative zone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's going to have... Oh, he might want a MODOK? He's going to MODOK down the mid. Is that what he's doing? Please. No, it's Vibranium. What? Okay, he's definitely... Oh, he's only got one card in the hand. It's APOC. Well, plus probably Vibranium or whatever else. Okay, so... I have Prio as well? No. Doesn't really work then. I still think that if I Jug here and I Shang-Chi here, I get rid of 9 power. Even if the 12 power, what's his face goes there, it should be fine. Also this for a little boost. Seems good. Seems good enough. See what I mean by keeping your power level under 9 so that you don't get Shang-Chi, but you can do it to them. All right. Bet. Let's see it. Confident. I still think we have enough though, because 17 is not going to cut it. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I mean, if we would have Juggernaut, it would have been the same thing. Push him over. Even if he went to the mid, it would have been fine. All right, there we go. I'm just going to keep rolling right into these games. All right, I got distracted by my quests. I forgot about the quests. I had to complete them. So here we go. Revo Jack. Icebox. Hits my Cyclops. Sheesh. People already calling for this guy to get a buff. Now look at him. Hurts. Inkified Hood. That's pretty cool. That's actually a really fresh look on the hood. I have that same variant, but not as cool as his. He's kind of got me there. Oh, and he gets the demon for his efforts. There's the location. Yes. Yes. I am fine playing Brood right now. Because they're safe. Those Broodlings, they chill there. Oh man, okay. Goblin. Another issue I have right now is that I can't really win at the Monster Metropolis. I don't have the nuts. That's really good though. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Do I just rip this now? Do I rip this now? All right, let's think about our lines of play here. We're gonna play Iron Man on 5, and then we're gonna Mystique on 6, plus Juggernaut. Right? So Silver Surfer is my guy right now. And actually, if that is my line of play, I want to play in the middle for my utmost power output. Let us play Snap. 2 cards. Debris. Oh, not my... Oh. Good lord. Could he have done me any dirtier? I'm winning that. Is this the play now? A surprise Shang-Chi feels like a good time. But goodness me, my hand has been ravaged. My best hope is to draw Wasp. Or Mr. Sinister. But that's pretty gross. He's done me. He's got me this time. Well, it looks like he's abandoning the right, unless he plans on Shang-Chi, my poor little broods. And then they are done. They're cooked. So maybe we just gotta go hard on the left here. I feel like he's gonna hazmat me though.
I am Iron Man.
It's not impressive. Okay, Spider-Woman. Glad I didn't Iron Man there. That would have been devastating. Patriot's gonna buff the Rock. Patriot buffs the Rock. That's essentially 4 power. That's like a 6 power swing. We go to 10. He's at -2. Jeez, if they play Hazmat though. What about Juggernaut? That just seems outrageously better. And then we just Patriot here and hope he doesn't Shang-Chi me. And you know what? If he does, fair, because I recommended that card, and I embrace being absolutely wrecked by it. Also, the problem being that I'm going to move things over to Nidavellir, and that might be bad. But let's find out. Oh, God. Have mercy. Don't play Brood because it's not going to be 9 power, he says. Yeah. Nice. Okay, there you go. So there's a lot of things you can do with this location. We know this location. We've seen it before. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't hate it. I like the change to the featured locations, but I wish they would just keep a new location every single week. Once a week, 50% of increase show rate, and no hot locations. That would be my changes. So we took many great steps today to getting there. But there's just a few changes I'd like to see. So there you go. I hope you enjoy this next 24 hours with this new location. I hope this deck was helpful. I hope these tips were helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.